The face of a guy who may or may not have just awoken from a nap on the ground with a pretty firm foam roller as a pillow. I don't want to admit it, but I have done that multiple occasions, just completely out on the ground. Now, I don't want to wake him up, but we've got a visitor. Oh my goodness, sir. How are we doing? George is back. Hey, buddy. George is the best. Georgie. Just hanging out. Honey went to work today, but George, he's like, we don't know how old he is. He's from the shelter. We originally fostered him, then he found his forever home, and we've stayed in touch with the family. And so we watch George when they're gone. They just got married. And so they're on a honeymoon right now. And so George is hanging out for the next couple weeks, I believe. Next week and a half, 2 weeks or so. This morning, this is Thursday. I know I'm starting this video off pretty deep into the week already. You could not have started today off more euphoric. I don't know if you want to say euphoric, but more incredible than I did. I have absolutely no footage from it, but I was thinking to myself, if I did, it would have been incredible footage. Me, the cars, the road, the elements, just a full-on thunderstorm, pouring rain, lightning striking across the sky. Probably not the safest conditions to run in, but at 6:40, my ass was out the door, had to get it in, 4.5 miles today in the rain. My short shorts were on, no shirt, pair of shoes, and we let it rip. And let me tell you, for me here being in Texas, we have not had we've gotten some storms here and there, but this summer, really since back to like May or June, holy shit, we haven't gotten much rain at all. So to get some rain, to get some cool weather, especially given that I've been running in the heat and sweating and electrolytes and being dehydrated all the time from that, it was a nice change of pace. Now, it was still like 69 degrees is what the temperature said when I left. So I was still pretty warm. I still was like sweating, if you will, despite the rain. But the rain was like it was a very nice cooling feature to the day. Got stuck behind a train, had to wait 5 minutes just standing there in the rain while people just watched this dumbass in the dark, just standing next to this train tracks. I got one person honked. Either that was, this guy's a fucking idiot, or they respected it. I don't know what it was. But other than that, that was how we started the day off. And we have now gone on a streak. I want to say it has been, well, I don't want to say, it has been 4 days. The entire month of October, we have been green so far. One more day left for this week. And it hasn't been pretty, but we have been able to get it done so far with some corrections, some minor tweaks. You know, we're making the good adjustments, the right adjustments, I think at least. We'll see if that can continue, but this weekend is a pretty substantial weekend. We are gonna have the first day where the high does not breach 80 in I don't know how many months, many months. And we're supposed to see a 59 at night, Friday into Saturday. Saturday morning, hopefully we'll be on the trails, because the only problem is they are closed because they got a shit ton of rain this morning, which is not ideal, and they do flood. So hopefully from Thursday, happened Thursday morning, so Thursday, Friday, hopefully by Saturday it's open. I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's closed, but we're gonna see. If not, I may just make a little tweak. I may just push it to Sunday. Should be even colder Sunday morning, like 55. Would be an incredible run. Feel how the weather's gonna be, and we're going for 13 miles. This is gonna be the longest run that I have done in many months, since like May, maybe June, but it's been a while. So we are hopefully back in action, feeling good. The legs are feeling pretty good. Recovery is going pretty well, eating as much as I want, and I am not even gaining weight. So there's that, which is not a bad thing. And I just also picked up one last thing in this clip. One last thing. Gymshark, which I wear, like that's essentially, I have come to realize that when it comes to athleisure or gym apparel, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. They have some of the best stuff, and it's not that expensive. I did spend $200 or maybe like 180, 190 on this last haul, but I got like 2 nice pairs of shorts. I got like 2 tank tops and like 4 shirts. So I'm like, that's great, I'll take it. And so I have to say, like when it comes to that stuff, I mean, that's all I wear because I just like the stuff and it feels good and it's nice. And it's hot as hell here all the time. So I like it, I wear it. Can't beat it. And there's a lot of other brands out there that just, you have issues with how it fits. I have just had like, it's just so consistent to me with the stuff that I get from them, how it fits. There's not a lot of inconsistencies. The stuff generally holds up for a while. And so I'm wearing that stuff for a long time. I don't know. Not to mention the fit does make me potentially look slightly jacked at all times, which I am not going to complain about. But also though, from like 7 years of lifting. Kids are injecting TRT into their ass and taking steroids, so I guess normal physiques, decent physiques, look like shit, but still, I'll still take it. Happy Friday. It is 6:53 a.m. We just finished the gym, push day today. Surprisingly, I have been just like slowly but surely like increasing strength pretty much across every exercise and lift that I do. I know it's pretty dark, but we're still getting it in. 4 days a week we lift, 3 days we run. We're probably gonna have to run in the next couple of weeks doubles, where we like run at night as it cools off a little bit on days we lift, just to get a couple extra miles in so that we're used to it and we're ready to go. But I gotta get back home, gotta walk the pups. Screens are out for the day. Now it's iPad time. Usually I just put like notes, things I gotta do tomorrow, next days, just whatever. We are on a 7-day win streak, or a 7-day green streak, yet again. 5, so far the month of October, there's been 5 trading days, green, all 5. Decent way to finish off the week. Tomorrow we're gonna try to hit a lift and a slight or a small short run, and then Sunday, when the trail hopefully opens back up, because there's some water on there from a couple days ago when we were running in the rain, we're gonna be ripping, I think, 13 miles. So if I can get like 3 in tomorrow, lift 3, so like lift, then a 30-minute run, nice and easy, and then we rip a 13-miler the next day, and then back to lifting Monday, and then running light on Tuesday. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes, and I'll catch you tomorrow. I figure I'd just do a quick little voiceover here. So this is just part of my mini little routine here. I don't usually work out at the apartment gym. I almost said hotel. The apartment gym, but when I do, it'll be Saturday or Sunday morning. It'll be early. It'll be before Gold's opens. It doesn't open until 7. So I started this workout a little before 7. Sun's just coming up. I'm doing a pull day here. So I do some pull-ups first. I hit the leg extensions and leg curls. And then now we've got bicep curls. So I hit some of these, a couple sets of this. I like to have a slight, incline on the bench, or at least an extreme incline on the bench if you were to do like a chest press. And then so you have a little bit of an incline or like a little bit of a lean back. It really stretches the biceps better. Adding a little bit of this into my pull days just to get a little bit more glute activation, a little bit of hamstring. Kind of gets it's kind of almost a full leg exercise to a degree, but a little bit more glute activation on these, which has been something I've been working on in PT for running anyway. So I do that. And then I also do a bunch of other things as well, but here's me rolling out. I also add in abs or core on these pull days. And so one thing I haven't really talked about very much is I will do essentially 4 lifts a week. 2 of those are push days and 2 of those are pull days. I will hit legs on all of those days. They're just different variations. So on push days, we're talking more leg press and calves. And then on pull days, we're doing leg curls and extensions and some RDLs, thrown in here and there. But we're primarily focusing on back, a little bit of biceps, and then rear delts will be the priorities. And that's what I hit. I didn't have videos on all of those, but a couple little things that I add in. And then on our push days, your chest, shoulders, and then triceps are the main focus there. As well as legs as on top of that. But I hit legs fairly light in terms of volume, but I hit them multiple times per week, which, adds to the effect. Workout is complete. We just walked Mr. George, who's back there. Took a little bit of, it's kind of cool. So today is the first real day of fall, I would say, here in Texas. I haven't had any like real food today, so I took this. This is what I take. It has 20 grams of carbs. It has 350 milligrams of sodium. So it's like good for, if I'm gonna go run and sweat, I'll take that. And then I'm gonna take like a swig of this apple cider. A lot of apple ciders, I didn't realize, the only ingredients is just literally apple cider, or whatever that means. I don't know how if there is added sugar made into that or not, but I don't know. I would assume there was, but I'm sure some brands will add the sugar like as well, but I don't know. It tastes like apple juice to me. It doesn't really taste like cider. Pinning applesauce and then apple butter and then apple cider and apple juice together, unless you add like cinnamon, I literally don't even know. How do you tell any difference? But with these purple lights in the background, we are about to hit a 3-mile run today. And then the plan is gonna be 3 miles today and then 13 tomorrow. So today is gonna be super light just to get a couple extra miles in, and it's gonna be nice and cool. So see how that feels. And I'll be able to tell like how much I'm sweating, and then I'll have a better feel for like, okay, it's 63 degrees out. How much do I sweat at 63 running 3 miles? So when we get to race day, I'll know like, okay, if it's gonna be 60 in the morning and then afternoon high of 78, I know the first lap I can probably do this with this much water, this much, effort, and then, lap 2, a little bit less, and then I can adjust from there. That's the plan. So I'm happy that the weather is changing so I can get more experience with different temperatures and conditions. .6 miles in, heart rate's nice and low, and feels good first like half mile. It felt kind of like borderline euphoric, I'm not gonna lie. Just like cool wind hitting me, and I mean, sort of sweating a little bit now, but felt good, really good. We are back and it is now football time. To save this video from going too long, I'm going to cut it off here and we're gonna have the tomorrow's stuff. I'll put that into the next week's video. Thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up. Hope these videos are somewhat interesting. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.